Okay, so I wanted to dedicate today's video to a specific problematic point that I see in this self-help, self-development industry that is going on right now, and it's been going on for a while now, and people seem to like it. Now, what am I talking about? I'm talking about motivational videos and the idea of motivation as this thing that you have to seek out and achieve in some ways that you have to get. Now, looking at it, motivational videos are getting tremendous response. What do? You take some clips from Rocky, you take some clips of some guy like working out, like, you can do it, man. Have you ever thought that maybe you can do it, that you're this amazing, blah, 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 da, 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 and you're sitting there like, yeah, yeah, all those Rocky quotes and all that. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand that it's very pleasant to listen to these things. I like listening to these things. It's great entertainment, okay? But it's only that. It is entertainment. So all of those motivational videos and even the idea of motivational coaches, motivational speakers, they are entertainers by default. Now that doesn't mean that some of them don't actually know and teach some exact methods for you to actually attain some things and for you to actually learn some things. But most of it is just fluff, okay? It's just the pretty nice things that they tell you. Why? Because it's very easy to market. Now again, there's nothing wrong with this in essence, okay? It's the same thing as saying that, oh, a comedy is bad, like watching a movie is bad because it entertains you and you don't learn anything. No, it's good to watch a movie. It's entertainment. It's very nice. However, if you are kind of seeking, development of yourself or actually growing as a person or enhancing, your ability to do things, motivational videos are just crap for this purpose. They're crap, they're shit, and anyone who knows at least a little bit about how actual development works understand this. Now, I will explain to you why this is so, and I will explain to you even how potentially dangerous seeking motivational stimulation is for you. This is actually a pretty dangerous path to go on, and only people who are in this self-development field for a while can understand this. Because when you get into the field, you get like very hyped, right? You like the hype. You like listening to videos of some guys being like really, in your face and motivating you, and you feel this kind of, oh, I get this stimulation. Now I'm going to do something with my life, right? That's not how it really works. So in the case of motivational coaches, motivational videos, like motivational stuff, this works like a drug. It's the same principle. It gets you high, it gets you excited. But, the simple question with an obvious answer, does taking a drug teach you about how to reach that state yourself? No, it doesn't. Even if they tell you, like in the motivational video, like, you gotta be, strong, you gotta trust yourself, you gotta be brave, you gotta be all this and that. That's not how motivation happens in a person. That's how entertainment happens. You can even get like in touch with that motivation. But you got in touch with it because of that video. What if you're sitting in a dark, shitty room and you have no TV, no internet access? Can you create motivation there and then? See, that is the real motivation. Real motivation is the ability to generate that feeling of motivation from yourself. Now, this requires you to actually have a few skill sets. This requires you to have the ability to do certain things with your mind and body, okay? If you're unable to do those things, it doesn't matter how many motivational videos you will watch, you will never, ever, ever get motivated. Like, you will get motivated and then you will crash. It's like a coffee crash or a sugar crash. The same thing will happen. Now, I mentioned in the beginning of the video, like saying that this is potentially dangerous for you. It is potentially dangerous for you if you're not careful, because look what will happen. You will start, like, if you think that motivational videos and motivational speakers, like the guys whose YouTube you watch and you feel like pumped up, uh, if you think that that's the actual thing that will get you results, you are very sadly mistaken, and you will pay the price sooner or later. See what will happen. It'll start off very nice. If you never encountered these type of motivational videos or the whole spectrum of the motivational self development, at first it'll feel great. You're like, oh my god, there's people out there who have this trust in themselves, or these clips are very entertaining and stimulating for me. And after watching them, I feel like I want to work out, I want to do my work, all these things. And at first you'll feel like, how can this be wrong? This is great, and you'll kind of get hooked into it. You'll start watching these videos, getting motivated and all that. At first, it might even work in the short term. It might even get you some results because you get the energy from them, basically, and that allows you to transfer that energy into other actions. But as time goes by, something will start to happen. You will slowly start to become immune, just like to any drug, to the motivational videos. You will kind of start looking at more and more motivational videos to get that buzz. More importantly, you will start getting confused and disappointed because after you watch the motivational videos for some time, some minutes or maybe hours, you'll feel good. But after a while, you'll feel bad again, and you'll be like, "What? Was my motivation not enough? I need more motivation. How do I motivate myself?" And you go watch more motivational videos. You go watch more intellectual stimulation or emotional stimulation that kind of just, oh yeah, now I can do this shit. When you're doing this, you are setting yourself up for failure because you're trying to outsource your own ability to generate motivation to kind of someone else, to an external circumstance, an external person, or stuff like that. So it works very much like a drug addiction would work. And this is the whole self-help industry is so potentially dangerous in this way. And I'll make a separate video for the whole self-help industry and the challenges that it faces. But the main thing is to understand that motivation, if you expect to get motivated and learn motivation from motivational videos, you will not achieve that. To be honestly, the videos that can actually help you learn motivation are videos on psychology, on body management, on energy management, on emotional management, on learning how your thoughts work, learning how to create thought patterns in your mind, and so on and so forth. Like, listen, like this thing that you have here is the most sophisticated computer on this planet, okay? And most of us, unfortunately, do not know how to use it. We don't have a manual for it, so we're kind of confused. Rightfully so. So, if you do wrong things, you will not get the results that you want. Watching motivational videos will not get you long-term benefits. By the way, this is what I have against. I don't care. You can motivational coaches. Like the whole concept of a motivational coach. The reason for this is motivational coaches are great speakers and great hype creators. Their videos might be very entertaining and stimulating for you. You can get very excited when watching them. But most of them, not all of them, some of them are good, but most of them are just hammering you with these quick entertainment pieces. They're like, you can do this, you can totally can. Face your fears and live the life that you want. All of this bullshit. This is bullshit. And look what happens when you get a motivational coach which is not actually equipped to train you and to generate motivation, but he's only kind of siphoning his motivation onto you. So you get a coaching agreement or something with a motivational coach. So what he will do is he will go, yeah, man, you can do this. He will kind of stimulate you, and you will go, oh, this is not all of them. Again, some of them, a few of them are good. I know that. Don't get on my tail for this. Uh, and he will push you with this, habits of highly successful people, da 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 da, all this surface level shit. The problem with if you can't generate motivation is not that you need motivation from outside, is that you need to kind of re-engineer certain parts of you to learn to generate motivation just like that from yourself. So if somebody is just, if you get an arrangement with certain motivational coach or something, he will, because he is so energetic, by the way, he might have figured out how to generate motivation in himself. It might have been natural. He might not know exactly what he's doing, but he's motivated. So he wants to motivate you. But if he doesn't know the exact processes that you have to go through, which might sound boring, like boring explanations, like some boring exercise manuals where do this, then do this. It doesn't sound exciting, but it works. So if he doesn't know this, he will just hammer you with motivational energy. So while you are working with him, while he's on your ass, you might get results. But the moment that he gets off your ass, if you haven't learned the process, now it might be possible that you might learn the process of motivating yourself like through osmosis, even if he doesn't know exactly what you're doing, but the chances are very low of this. So basically, you will be stuck kind of where you were because you haven't actually learned the skill of motivating yourself, because it's a skill. It's not something magical that comes down to you like inspiration, like I need to wait for inspiration and motivation. You know, that's not how these things work. These things are symptoms of you knowing how to trigger certain parts of yourself in yourself to create certain reactions. It's actually much closer to a science than into this fluff idea of motivation. Okay? So, to wrap this up, most of the motivational stuff that you watch is purely entertainment value. It stimulates you like sugar, like caffeine, like drugs. It stimulates you, it makes you happy for a short time. It doesn't teach you a skill set. Actually, learning to get motivated is more like learning a certain science or a certain exercise. It's much more like that. It's not pompastious. What's the word? It's not excessively joyful or something like that. It doesn't have to stimulate you. It only needs to teach you how your mind works, how your body works, how your breathing works, all these things. And this will actually teach you how to generate it from yourself. And you will not get these crashes, Well, you'll get them until you actually learn this stuff. But when you do, it'll become much more easy for you. And you will not need to turn on some video. You will be able to sit down, do certain processes, and be like, oh, great, now I'm motivated. Now I can do shit. Hey. So don't get sucked into this. Our society is very stimulus based. We're always just jacking off and just consuming stuff and just watching stuff and just scrolling at information. This is entertainment. 99% of it is entertainment. 99% of motivational videos are crap and just entertainment. 99% of motivational coaches will not teach you anything. They will just entertain you. The whole motivational industry, 99% of it is entertainment, and most of it is crap entertainment. That's how it is, okay? If you understand the inner processes that are going on in your mind and body, you will see this clearly. So don't seek entertainment. Seek entertainment with the conscious intention that you're seeking only entertainment. Don't get me wrong. I like watching Rocky or something like that and getting all pumped up. But I understand that this is entertainment. And if Rocky was a real person, he wasn't watching, like, I'm getting hypothetical now. He wasn't watching motivational videos or shit like that. He had the skill to motivate himself from the inside. And that's what differentiates a person who is able to go out and do things and another person who is just leeching energy and value from motivational videos and motivational coaches. Don't get sucked into that. Watch it as entertainment, but don't think that this is something that will actually teach you how to do it. It will simply entertain you. Namaste.